Obi-Wan never told you about Legion. He told me you killed Legion. No, I am Legion.
Slice, glue, paint, enjoy.
Good day to you all. It's Cragum here, and look, it's Legion. It's a lovely Legion. So this is the new starter core set from Fantasy Flight Games, and it is a big doozy of a box. Yes, Star Wars Legion. It's tabletop game now out. There's more units coming out as we speak. I think the next ones are in August or something like that. So we've got Boba Fett, Han Solo, I believe, coming out then. So, but this is the core set. So I thought I'd do unboxing for you. Get that schmuckus off. So, what do you get in the box? So you can see you get quite a lot. It's retailed £80. Basically, yep, that is right. Tabletop game with the Disney logo on. Jeepers. Giving me a case of the Force Jeepers. So in the box you are getting quite a lot. You are getting 33 plastic miniatures, 8 plastic barricades, as you can see here. We've got 15 dice, various dice for it, very similar to the ones you see in X-Wing. You also get 3 movement tools, so you've got the normal standard movement tool, there's the range tool as well, and then so there's like 3 different lengths of like movement depending on the unit. There's a range tool as well. You've got the unit cards to give you the stats for each unit. No books, no codex is full of things, it's cards. You get 35 upgrade cards, 14 command cards, 12 battle cards, 1 round counter, love that. We'll be using that for more than just Legion. And 107 assorted tokens. There's a lot of stuff in this box. So first things first, let's get the file and let's open this bad boy. Okay, so let's go in from the side so you can see this is first time opening this box, so I'm very excited. I've not seen inside, I've seen a bit about Legion, I've watched a couple games, but I have not opened the box yet, so I'm really looking forward to this. Alright, let's get this off. This is the big unboxing for me because I never normally do something of this scale. So, lovely box, lovely artwork, love it. The Rebels versus the Imperials. Oh god, that's a bit 40k in me. Alright, so, that was a challenge to get in. Right, let's put that there. Okay, so first things first, we're getting the Winter Catalogue. The Winter Catalogue is giving you everything that there's going to be for Fantasy Flight Games. So we've got Legion, we've got Fallout, very tempted by Fallout as well. Just lots, there's a lot there. This isn't to do with this is to do with Legion. So we've got the Learn to Playbook, lovely artwork on the front there. I'm really chuffed with that. That's getting reprinted as or rephotoed. So it gives you the guide on how to set everything up. So how you can set the troopers up, things like that. Scout bikers, your rulers, things like that. How boards work, everything like that. I'm not going to go into the rules because this is not my place. This is an unboxing. I'm not going to talk about the rules. I like this though because they point out if your model is bent or misshapen, use hot water. GW, fine cast, let's learn. It also has a nice little tutorial on how to set up a game. Terrain, there is a lot of people who are doing terrain for it, like TT Combat. And there's this really nice guide on how to paint him. I believe you're using army paint to paint that. So yeah, I like this. Make desert buildings as well. It's quite nice to show you how to make the model terrain. There's tons of guys already out there doing the terrain guides and stuff like that. So the first thing we're doing is we have got many boards. So the first board is obviously your 107 tokens. Oh no, only one board. Okay, so all your 107 tokens are on here. La 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 la. Very nice. I think what it works is the tokens there you put next to your unit, and then basically you flip them once you've activated them. So look at this compartment little box. So who have we got here? We've got in the first, we've got our scout bikers. Now I'm not gonna lie, these guys are really big. So as an example, take this marine. You can see that guy is squatting down and he's quite big. So Fantasy Flight is, yeah. So that's the first. Oh, there's a little more. So there's the flying stands as well. Oh, these are deep. I'm liking this because I can keep everything in here. Next we have got Luke and Darth. Awkward, and just one unfortunate rebel trooper in there. I won't get I'll get Luke out to show you actually. I won't get all of the models out because, so there is of course some assembly required. Let's just get his lightsaber out. I think you can, in theory, just put that on. See if I can do this without shaking all over the place. So it's not on properly, but you can get an idea of, see if that focuses. Is that focusing? Yeah, that's focusing. So they're really nice sculpts. I'm not too keen on the Leia one, what's come out. Again, size reference. Luke is the size of a Space Marine. It is proven that Space Marines are Jedis. So I'm going to get so much stick for that, saying that. So yeah, it's the nice models. I think the plastic isn't great compared to, as I would always biasly say, JW. But if I think the amount you get in here, I'm going to be playing this as a board game. So is there anything else in it? No. So next we have the 2 speeder bikes. Really big fan of Endor, things like that. So that's going to be a popular unit for me to paint. You got your range rulers, excuse me. So the way these work is you clip them on and you can bend them, and they have certain degrees. You have your range finder here as well, so it works the same as in X-Wing, where you basically attach these, and then it's kind of like, say someone has a range of 3, you would go 1, 2, 3, and that is your range. So nice, no tape measures, things like that. Next we have lots and lots of bases, very interesting bases. I quite like them. I like simplistic bases over kind of these ribbed ones, so they're quite nice. We've got the kind of the walker and the 2 speeder bikes. So you can see here they've got these little notches. That's so that the rangefinder goes and sits in there, and then that basically creates kind of the exact path of where you go. Next in here we've got the cards. So we've got little cards here as well. So I think these are your upgrade cards you can use and kind of add like specialist traits to units. Let's have a look in here actually. So you got like speeder bikes, things like that, and then on the back you've got certain rules. I think it's when you've passed a certain goal. This is similar to Shadespire in a way as well, of kind of like as soon as you've achieved a certain task or some certain parameter is met, you can then get your card flipped, if I'm correct. Next in here, I'm presuming, yep, there we go. Look at that. That is all your stormtroopers, all your rebel soldiers. They look quite easy to fit together. Not a lot of posability. I've seen people converting them. That's fine. I'm going to keep mine as it is for the core set. I quite like them. I'm looking forward to painting them. I do want to get some snowtroopers myself because they look gorgeous. I always like the snowtrooper outfit. And obviously because you're not really going to have snowtroopers with normal stormtroopers, you have that opportunity to make them into more kind of like Royal Guard troopers. There's tons of range of stuff out there. There's tons of references in different kind of books. Next, we have these really nice barricades, which I think are really nice. I mean, kind of for what they are, I mean, that is a heavy bag. That's a heavy bag of terrain. And the way that terrain works in this is very different to kind of things like 40k. There's not a lot of rules for it. I think on the site they are doing rules. Good strong plastic, so a bit of like dust on it at the moment. But yeah, just to give you an idea of scale, there you go. So it's great because you could employ these into any other gaming table, any other kind of gaming system you want to, because as long as you paint them kind of a neutral style, which I will do, is kind of like the greys and blacks and silvers and kind of metals and damaged and things like that, they'll work. So I might add a few like kind of ping marks on them, but obviously because of Star Wars, not many people use bullets. Everybody uses lasers. So like the laser swords, I've heard laser swords are very popular in Star Wars. But yeah, so you get 8 of them, really nice. I'm very chuffed with them. I really like this box. I like how it's all segmented out. And then you get all your dice. So you have, I want to say I know exactly what all the dice do. I mean, that one's pretty depressing. It's got 4 white sides and 2 coloured sides, but I believe you've kind of got your shooting, your saves, things like that. So it is, yeah, there's a lot to read. I've watched a few games, so I kind of have an understanding of it. I don't want to say I'm a master of it, because I'm definitely not. I've never played it. But it is, nonetheless, it looks amazing. I'm really chuffed with what you get. This whole set is really nice. I mean, like I say, it's just literally in a cardboard box in a tray. But this allows you, I mean, if you want to, you can actually have, say, your bikes in here, your walker down in this section. You can have your cards. Probably not there, but somewhere in the rest of this box you've got space, I think down there perhaps, but it makes it so that you can keep everything in. So yeah, nonetheless, so this is from Fantasy Flight Games. You can get it on all of the kind of the major sites, so Element, things like that. Any of the kind of local gaming stores will have this in stock with all the new kits. The way Fantasy Flight is working with this for stock coming out is it's kind of a bit of a first come first serve, and then you wait, because how they're doing the runs of making the kits. I think it was very popular with a lot of the kits, so a lot of kits have sold out, such as the new Rebels troops from kind of on the ships. So I think that it is one of those where you kind of got to get your hands on it as soon as, because if it sells out, then you might be waiting for a while. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. It's a very small, short unboxing for a very big kit. But nonetheless, I am very much looking forward to playing this. I don't know if my friends will, but nonetheless, I will try and convince them. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. There'll be Legion videos coming up in the future. Some perhaps paintings, some unboxings of other kits, awkward, quiet, farting noise as the box closes, and depress. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and check out some more of the videos on the channel coming very soon. Goodbye.